Hi there, it's Mrs. Moran again. I'm going to be showing you how to complete this activity. I'm just going to do the first one for you so that you get an idea of what you should do on the other three. So we're going to be looking at graphs of some different quadratic functions and filling in this table about the key features of the quadratic. And so each time you get to choose a new color. So I'm starting with green. So I'm going to use green for the vertex. And on the graph, the vertex is right here. And it's at the point 2 for x, 4 for y. So I'm going to write 2, comma 4 there for the vertex. Next is the axis of symmetry. I'm going to use pink for the axis of symmetry. The axis of symmetry goes straight down through the vertex, the middle of the graph, and it passes through 2 on the x-axis. So it is the line x equals 2. Next, I'm going to use, how about a light blue for the domain. Remember that in a quadratic, there's arrows on both ends of the parabola. So the domain is from negative infinity to infinity. The range, I'll use this purple. This is the bottom of the graph where y is equal to 4, and then it goes up to infinity from there. So remember that domain and range, we always go the smallest number to the largest number. So it's 4 to infinity. Now for the y-intercept. The y-intercept is, where does the graph go through the y-axis? It goes through right there on the y-axis. And so that is the point 0, it's orange, 0 for x and 8 for y. And then finally, the roots. Remember that the roots are where it crosses the x-axis. I'm going to use yellow. Oh, this graph doesn't cross the x-axis, so it actually doesn't have any real roots. So I'm going to write none. The last thing to do for each of these is to look at the actual equation and determine what form it's in. So here's our equation down here, and using the video that Miss Eisencraft made and the notes about vertex form, standard form, and factored form, I know this is in vertex form. And I am now done with number 1. So you can complete number 1 and then also finish the rest of those graphs.